All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That Ronaldo clip.
Dude, I think you're right on the money.
Yeah, can someone go and edit that, and then just in the end, instead of Ronaldo, it's Hiko that's there? Can we get Hiko back? I really miss my buddy Hiko. I really do.
I would like finance that video if we could actually make it happen. Like, we gotta do it.
Someone bring Hiko back to competitive CS:GO, please. Someone do that.
All right, Hiko. I know, man. It's news with Cloud9. It's like Freakazoid and now Skadoodle's back.
Yeah.
So that's,
I am excited that Skadoodle is back. I know that Hiko and him had a thing going, and it was like a tragic breakup and all of that. But I think Skadoodle is a solid pickup. Freakazoid actually is one of the first players I was casting in NA way back in the day. Kind of excited to see him play. He actually played really well in the beginning. Don't know what he's been doing much since. So I guess time will show.
He's kind of the X factor right now on Cloud9, where we're kind of like wondering what's going to happen there.
Yeah.
I mean, really, you think about the lineup now. You've got like the best offer in NA. You've got Shroud, who's seen as the best player on the team right now with his rifle. I mean, nothing is just going to be consistent. Sean Gares can now lead. And then you have Freakazoid, who's kind of like the X factor, just because we haven't really seen him play at a top tier for quite some time. So, it's like,
I'm really curious. I'm excited. So
maybe an NA team, they can take a map off of EU.
It's going to be a while, I think, but it's possible. And I'm excited to see that Pyth has been moving to NA as well. I think that's a really cool
the big
move.
news as well.
I know of at least a couple of other talents that are willing to make that move as well. So if you're in the NA looking for talent, just send me a message on Twitter or something. I'll hook you up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anders, should you be asking Pimp for his name now?
Maybe.
Like, bro.
Yeah, I'm ready.
This is my town.
Look, we're far away from the NA scene right now. In fact, we're in Denmark or in Germany with PENTA, and actually we're in Sweden, but with PENTA and dignitas playing at Fragbite Masters. The first map went somewhat one-sidedly in favor of Team dignitas. That was a pretty brutal affair.
Pretty brutal, and it might be more of the same here. I mean, Dust 2, we still saw PENTA yesterday give Na'Vi a bit of a run for their money. On their T side, at least, PENTA put up a strong T half, but then once Na'Vi came back around on their T side, they kind of just stomped PENTA into the ground. So we'll see if PENTA are able to do more of the same here. They start CT, though, so like I was saying, dignitas right now seem to be a team that really have it together on their T side, so it's going to be really hard here for PENTA to hold. And PENTA going for a bit of a catch-all strat, although, as I say that, they do rotate that third man, NKJ, back up onto that A site. They've left the one man in the house, and there you go. Nico comes just barreling through mid-doors and takes out Speedy immediately. Searson gone as well, so this is not looking good here for PENTA at all.
Oh, no. Nico triple headshot with a Glock. At the beginning of his global offensive career, Nico was actually known as like one of the top Glock players in the scene. He was so good at playing with the Glock. I don't know why someone can be that, but that was just his thing.
Did you just notice that his Glock fade has at MSL CS:GO on it as well? Like, Nico is just like this bum who's getting handouts from everybody on his team.
He's just being sponsored by people. That's amazing. Crystal going to take down MSL, but obviously the round is over. They're just trying to save the grenades that they have. It's not such a bad idea necessarily. Try and use them for the upcoming round. This whole round hinged on Speedy having the worst possible luck of all time with regards to the timing. He was walking into middle just as the pop flash came through, and he couldn't even make it. He was just looking at the box instead. Crystal trying to escape through the smoke, and Pimp going to try and chase him down, but they'll save one AT grenade, one smoke, and one defuse. You know what, Semler? This is time for the ninja defuse.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Both Sparkles and I are ready for it now. Just go into a site, sit in a corner somewhere, put up the smoke, and pray that dignitas are, not paying attention in the defuse.
Happen.
Yeah, please.
Make it happen. And he's actually staying on A site right now. So, NK, we're counting on you, bro.
Yeah. It's all on you. We've built up the moment.
What's crazy? Why doesn't Nico actually just even like spend $300?
No, but
that's a P250.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why he does it. It's like a crazy style. Vendetta would go mad right now.
Yeah, I'm losing my mind as well. It's like $300. Just get some armor pen because they're gonna force up. They're gonna be spending money on helmets. I don't understand. Just seems so unnecessary.
Well, NKJ is gonna find himself at the wrong site. I don't think he would have gone for the ninja anyway, but now he definitely can't. Grenade. Not gonna catch anyone here. The close range scout from Crystal will fall, and NKJ, last man standing here. Gonna be shot in the back as well. Will take out Nico. Maybe that armor penetration would have been good. He ends up going down. He does lose a little bit, but not too much here. And dignitas, though, they will win the second round. Third round coming up. PENTA will have next to nothing.
I think if I was Nico's teammates in this case, I'd be a little miffed with him, a little annoyed. Because it's just like, come on, man. $300. You had that kill guaranteed if you did. Instead, you went with the USP. You shot like because they turn into pea shooters when you've got Kevlar. Like the USP does like 0 damage, so this seems really awkward. MSL, you're gonna fail the spray transfer there.
Oh, look at this.
Now they're going for the trick.
The Carrigan play.
Like the tentative, you know, like, oh, this is gonna work.
Yeah, and once you click, it's like, damn, the game is up. Oh yeah, they actually nerfed the fire by that truck. It's less sort of prevalent than it used to be. So people can still try it. Carrigan made it work, so why not? 3-0, and now Penta, no AWP even purchasable. They actually don't have the money across the board to do it at all. So Nico, though, he does have a lot of money, and it's going to instantly put it into that op. And he does have a close long spawn, more or less. So he could try and run for it if he wanted to, but looks like he's going to scope up middle instead.
Just going. There's a shot, not going to hit it this time around. You should have spotted 2 guys going across. So there's the info. I mean, at least there's the initial info, and both players managing to get fairly close to mid doors there on Dignitas' side. Searson's going to be taking a little bit of damage. He's going to fall back to that side. They're going to consolidate the defense there. And Spitty with the aggressive push on Cat actually gets rewarded for that and takes out AC. So that's a big kill, actually, to give Penta a bit of an edge here.
What hit Speedy? Was that a shot from Nico AWP lower dark through the wall up there? Because I don't think that was a grenade. I'm thinking Speedy got sort of halfway wall banged through there. Still a trade in favor of Penta without a doubt. Well played on Speedy's part. NKJ also dropping a little bit low here, so they got to be somewhat careful. Dignitas still have smokes and grenades to do pretty much whatever they want. If they can open up long, that would definitely help them. Looks like they're actually rotating a bunch of people over here. Just maybe going to leave Nico on short with the orb.
They're going to catch this off. I mean, NK is in a good position right now, actually. Yeah, there's the lurk. He's going to pick that up instantly, so they maintain the man advantage. Rotation's going to come out now. They've seen the bomb. And Crystal's kind of caught in this corner. He's going to catch one man out with the nade in hand and not going to be able to pick up the second kill. So we are now into that 3-on-3. Speedy, though, spotting the man out on Cat. That's Pip. He gets headshot after all. This is looking like Penta are putting up one hell of a fight.
Ooh, Nico will actually get that shot on Dennis being boosted up. And look at this Speedy solo. 5-7, still got bullets left in it now. Surson gonna get the kill, but the bomb's plans hit for Nico here, so should be working out all right. He's actually gonna go and try and challenge it a little bit. It's kind of behind the box. I thought it was in front there, so it's definitely not for him at all. And Nico now fighting for his life. Surson gonna put out the grenade. It's almost close. No, 4 health left. Nico going for the fight. Gonna get the headshot as well. And there it is, the triple kill. What a clutch at the end. That was very intense.
That's got to be one of the best Matrix impressions we've seen in a long time. How the hell does Nico dodge that many shots when he's on like 4 HP?
Yeah, he's...
Like that. Okay, before this, there was just, you hear bullets whizzing by nonstop, and somehow Nico is not getting hit by any of them. That was just way too close. And now look at this. This is the power play coming out from Dignitas. They're just going to go straight up here. Nico spots the man on plateau, gets the flick, and this is now definitely going to be, well, a double kill for Nico and a free sight for Dignitas.
Yeah, he's so good. You can tell that he's starting to slowly get back to his level. In the past, his MO has been to sort of cool down and go on a break or quit altogether when he's at this level. And it's always been sort of an open question. What would happen if he didn't? What would happen if he actually put in another year or even just 6 months of doing this? He's definitely got the talent. He's definitely got the strength to do it.
Well, he used to be seen as the top opera, basically.
Yeah,
in Denmark.
there was an open discussion at a very long time between him, Kenny, and Guardian. That was a real debate whether or not, like, who was the best at any given time. Oh. And then... knife out, not going to work out. And Speedy, just hoping to save this AK. Actually going to go aggressive, which I think is a big mistake, but probably wanted one more exit kill then. But even if he had got it, Dignitas has so much money, wouldn't really affect him that much, whereas saving that AK could have got them a lot more on the Penta side. They'll be able to buy regardless here. Double up setup, in fact, but still.
Yeah, that's what I'm cooing about. Double op. Dennis, I mean, we saw Dennis do some good work yesterday versus Na'Vi with the AWP. He was certainly on point, so...
Oh.
We'll see Nico with the long spawn. And there you go. Crystal, easy as you please. It's so hard to do that now. So you have to just crouch into it, scope. I mean, the guy holding that angle, if he gets there before you, the CT player, it's just suicide to take that peek now.
Yeah, I mean, it is now until somebody comes up with a better method for it. I feel like it's still going to be possible down the road.
Yeah.
I mean, for one thing, the thing we were talking about yesterday and bringing it up, which we've seen Kenny do a couple of times, it was very popular in 1.6, jumping into the angle instead of trying to crouch into it.
Yeah, but even Kenny says that that's like he's just doing that because YOLO, because he hasn't figured out another way to do it yet. He's just like, it still sucks because it's so inaccurate.
You are not going to be fully accurate when you land, but I'm just saying I'm not going to rule it out just yet. Smoke going to be going up, and I think everybody can see where this is going. I think you guys have by now learned how that that B split push works. Only one guy in middle though, so it's kind of important that he stays alive. And just as I say that, I curse him as Surson essentially explodes him. Dennis in the background here, only the one kill, but that's actually enough at this point. Oh, Pip will take down Surson, and now there's a real chance for dignitas to win it. They just got to kill the guy in window. Speedy actually fighting without his teammates, and that is insane. Should have definitely waited for someone to show up, or at least waited for the bomb plant, though. Pimp is still in a really tough position. The grenade raining in. Pimp not going to get tagged. There is actually one more on NKJ, and Pimp is going to be gone already there. So, dangerous move, I think, trying to fight without your teammates, but it works out for them.
Yeah, basically just knowing it was like an unwinnable situation there for Pimp. I mean, 2 HP left. Like, he gets sneezed on and he's doomed. And they managed to save the double op as well. That was so important there for Penta. Such an expensive investment. The fact that they can hold on to both AWPs is going to be huge for them right now. And Dignitas, well, like you said, man, they have so much money right now. They don't have to worry about anything at all, practically.
No, they could really buy next round anyway. I imagine they will, even if they lose this round. They're going to try and keep the pressure on. Unless they don't kill anybody at all, maybe then they'll think about it twice. Nico, right on the far right side there, flashes over on long, and actually they've got a really good angle here. Pimp spraying through, not connecting, it's so close. Glocks out, but Speedy will take 2 in return. And now Kirby, if he wins this fight, it's right back to square one for the CT side, but he won't. Surson coming out on top, and now Nico will be alone. Great round for Penta here, and they're only going to lose 2 players, and can they find the open save it? They only have the one right now, and they'll only keep the one. So that's a bit of a shame, but not the end of the world.
I'm kind of surprised that Dignitas go for the long control play when Nico gets that opening frag. Right? You know,
yeah, they could have waited.
If you long isn't going to be the weakened place on the map at that point. There could be 3 guys waiting for you over there at that angle, right? Whereas Nico's just killed one of the B players. So kind of surprised that Dignitas don't slam the brakes on and try and take advantage of that entry frag that Nico gave them. A little bit of, I mean, basically, I suppose just overconfidence on their side.
Bit of a pop flash in. Actually, a lot of mid presence coming out right now for Penta. They're really trying to make sure that there's going to be no B splitting going on here. It's been such a popular strat for forever and ever, essentially, that everyone's kind of like a little bit anxious and trying to make sure that they don't get caught off guard. Still the bomb in middle. Just the default spread coming out right now for Dignitas. They're spending the first 30 seconds essentially of this round just waiting around, hoping for Penta to play aggressively somewhere, which they were last round. So you can't really blame them for wanting to take it slow here and see what's happening.
This is like a distinctly Envy kind of hold here coming out from Penta, actually. With Speedy holding all the way up in Goose, a la Happy. And now Crystal's going to rotate back over. He's going to be holding at Cars now. He's going to get eyes onto Cat.
And
we
smoke.
have AC, yeah. That smoke.
Oh, but actually it fell down, and that wasn't supposed to. It was supposed to land right at the edge, I think. AC gonna go down, and now Crystal's ready and waiting. Speedy on the crossfire as well. Gonna pick up the 1 kill here. And a second one, 2 pistols out. 3rd one for Speedy. Great triple. He did it last round as well. Very well played on his part. And he's up to 9 kills in total. Top fragging at the moment, tied with Nico or the other team, but that's a very impressive round.
Yeah, this is some fantastic individual play. It's pretty much it, because Penta go for like the catch-all thing where it's just, you're going to need to just land the shots, basically, if they're presented to you, and Speedy just steps up big that time and holds his position perfectly, even when they were checking. That's the main thing. They come around that corner knowing, okay, we're going to be looking in here, and he still comes out ahead. So that's all just him keeping his cool and getting fired up, and we didn't really see too much from Speedy yesterday, but he had some solid rounds.
That was a pretty powerful grenade. And NKJ to close off the round with a triple kill, and keeping it with the Monty Python thing that we were doing yesterday, the Holy Hand Grenade, maybe?
Yeah, exactly right. I'm actually kind of amused that Pimp still stays with the dualies though, because it's just nice to have a different kind of sound to listen to now. I'm just like, wait, what pistol is that? You know, I haven't heard that in so long.
Yeah, maybe he's just trying to brand himself, you know, trying to stand out a little bit.
It's like MBK using the solid off back when MBK basically the one guy who's like really adventurous with his gun choices.
Crystal, look at this. Into lower dark, flashbangs out, and Nothing much going to come of it. Grenades being exchanged. They're not really doing any damage either. Crystal trying to put a shot through the wall there. I love that. Very cool idea. Carry those who want to open it. And that's over at long as well. Last time dignitas got this opening, they kind of ended up fighting anyway. And they will again. Susan goes down in upper dark. And so will Speedy. Actually, that's over on long. Now it's a big problem here for PENTA as they're pretty much losing all the battles all across the map. Dennis will be the last man standing here. 1v4. The bomb is still in T-spawn. That's a bit weird.
It doesn't look like Pimp was aware that there was a second man in upper dark.
No.
They that double take. Wait a second.
Oh, that is so good. Even if Pimp had gone down, even if he had checked that corner, probably still would have been in almost unwinnable position then. Double up setup is back on PENTA though, and we're at 6-4. Still in the first half here of the second map. And Nico spawned pretty comfortably in the middle. Gonna try and see if he can pick someone off crossing.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to hold that line. Good smoke actually goes down, however, to entirely block off the door there. So no real opportunity for Nico. AC with a pop flash, and he's gonna get so much damage onto NK. He's trying to follow it up with the nade, and it could connect. NK he actually goes through the smoke to dodge that HE. What game sense from him?
Oh, that's crazy. That's really dangerous as well, but probably his best shot of surviving. Nico gonna take down Crystal. That's one of the ops gone, and 2 entry frags going in favor of Team Dignitas, and they're gonna run back. Look at the minimap here. They're gonna keep Nico in pit, which is such a cool idea. They know that someone wants to peek. Danish will peek, and actually when they get that kill, PENTA, are they already aware? They're rotating people through the middle. I think that kill was, if not confirmation, at least sparked the idea in PENTA's mind that something might have gone horribly wrong here, that they're gonna come back to B instead. But when they realize it's too late, look at the smokes. They got 3 smokes left on Dignitas. Oh god, it's going to be tough going through here. In fact, they're not even going to wait. And that will finish the round. Carry with a triple kill.
Wow,
but if they waited, they'd have to wait until the bomb had exploded, more or less.
Pretty much, right? Fresh smokes going down as that bomb gets planted, and then basically allowing for Dignitas with already a man advantage to just set up comfortably in that B site.
I mean, each smoke takes roughly 17 seconds to clear. They put up 1 in the door to put the bomb down, then they have another, 32 seconds after that to try and smoke up the door again and again, and they can all just look window. It's crazy to try and run through the smoke, but at the same time, if you don't do it, you might as well give up the round.
Mm-hmm. Well, now I'm curious to see. I did like to see that little pop flash. It's not every day we get to see that one being used there to start things off for PENTA.
I mean, the first time I actually saw it was, oh, you mean the one at B? All right, so I was talking about the one that AC threw over.
Oh yeah,
because the first time I saw that was actually yesterday, and it's a really cool idea. Like we were talking about, his teammates coming from behind him have to be kind of ready, otherwise they're gonna get flashed too. But it worked really well. It's a nice idea, just flash and run.
Well, NK was he wasn't pleased about that. It is definitely a really nice one though, especially because players are gonna be expecting to have to turn away to make sure that their backs are facing the sky, basically. Well, and there you go, again. Searson, though, holding up close, catches out MSL, point blank with that PG-50. Gets a little greedy, though, trying to go for that AK, and that opens it up. AC just wrecking them at this point. There's an investment in pistols made on PENTA's side. They still have to just play Protect Dennis, basically. That's not going to happen, actually. Just everybody getting mauled across the map.
Wow, this is turning into Inferno all over again, because this map is now... I mean, it is mostly CT-sided. It changes around from time to time, but I feel like at the moment... You do want to win the majority of the rounds. You want to at least make it 8-7 and preferably 9-6 or something like that on CT side. So that train has already left the station here for PENTA. Not a lot of chance for them to do that. Oh, right through both the players. That timing is incredible.
Oh, that's such a shame for him as well. Now MSL straight up cat, very quick here. Good anti-flashes though to slow him down, and he's going to back off and try and play it safe. So he will not be able to push up there until Crystal's in position. So this is really nicely done here by Crystal. And he just walks up scoped as well. He's got no fear right now. He is looking to find this angle. Is MSL going to be able to land the shot? And it's going to be AZ, actually, who was left behind.
Nico also getting a kill in middle. This is not looking good for PENTA. They could end up getting destroyed in this first half. Once again, Pimp going to be taking down Searson, and it's up to NKJ and Speedy. This is a 2v4, and they are entirely in the wrong position. Smoke goes off again, and Speedy just hoping for the right timing. Actually, he could get flashed through from NKJ. So yeah, there's going to be the pop flash through. Speedy runs in. Timing is pretty damn good here with the FAMAS to take down AC. So nice communication coming up from PENTA. That is sort of a minimum here. But how did they get in here? They don't, is the answer.
Yeah, they get spotted out immediately as well there. And there's a smoke. So, hey, they save $300. And they save that AWP as well. That's going to be very important going into the next round for Crystal to have. I mean, I mean, it's just a series of duels that are happening across the map, and I guess Pimp being pretty much the most valuable kill. Or not Pimp himself, but getting that kill to open up B site. That time, Dignitas, they communicated and they took advantage of it immediately.
9-4.
Yeah, not really seeing, apart from just taking these fights straight up, Penta are just getting bullied, basically.
They've been trying to push up a dark as well. They've been having a minor presence on short. They've had Crystal up there a couple of times with the AWP. Not too much. I mean, they could go for a double boost up on short if they really, really wanted to keep Dignitas from having any presence on mid. This time it's just going to be the one boost again. And Nico ready in the middle. Not quite ready enough as they actually do flash him out. And Crystal going to get that kill. Nicely done.
Yeah, but look at this straight speed from Dignitas. They want to just take advantage of this. There's the man at the doors, and Dennis is going to get that kill initially. The man on the side as well. Searson is going to take out MSL. He finally goes down to Pip, but the damage is done. Penta now have a massive advantage going into this. Yeah. They can take their time. They don't need to rush this. They can just allow for this bomb plant to happen.
AC going to put the bomb down. They're both right on top of each other, which is definitely not ideal. And AC 1v3 going to end up going down. NKJ with a good double kill. So just to point out, the reason why Dignitas was able to make this B rush is because Penta was setting up in the middle to fight Nico. And Nico all the time was spotting and just saying, no one is crossed over B. There's no one's crossed. And then obviously they just make the call and say, fine, if no one's crossing, we'll go B. So it's actually surprising that Penta won this round. Really well played. I thought for sure that even though they got that kill on Nico in the middle, giving up that... I mean, if you could start every round giving up a kill, but then having B, that'd be very, very favorable to your side. You would definitely do that all the time. That'd be great. You know, we get B and we play 4 on 5. That's perfectly fine.
We'll take that trade.
Yeah.
It's just them losing those duels. You know, there you go. I was talking about how Dignitas have been consistently winning the duels. That one round, Penta were able to step up and get the necessary kills to stop the Dignitas short. Kirby, though, is going to win versus NK, who is going for an aggressive push in the long house. And now, Dignitas, nice nade onto MSL. They're the ones who are a little bit, in a bit of an awkward spot here as Penta are now closing in. Not quite spotting the man behind headshot box, though, and AC. Well, both kills going AC's way. And we got to point out that AC yesterday was also playing just fantastically, top fragging a lot of the time for Dignitas.
Yeah, really, really strong rifler coming into. I mean, I don't know, once he got cut from the old Dignitas team,
the old Dignitas, right?
It seemed like he lost a little bit of motivation. I don't know if he did personally. I didn't really. I forgot to ask him actually, but it's just felt like he was, you know, he wasn't quite feeling it. But this whole Dignitas team seems super focused at the moment, like really focused.
I mean, if Nico is still here, I mean, this got to just say that there's a huge change in the atmosphere as well for Dignitas. If Nico's still playing, AC is showing just better and better level across the board. Like right now, he is top fragging actually at 15-3-7. So I mean, the fact that AC has stepped up his individual performance, Nico is still here, Kirby. I mean, everybody seems to be really stepping up on Dignitas' side. They are the second best team right now in Denmark, and they really are looking to challenge TSM. They came close last night. They came close to taking that best of 3.
Very
4 rounds, man. 4 rounds.
Well, that's going to be 10-5, and I don't think that's anywhere near an acceptable level for Penta here. They have absolutely got to win the pistol round, otherwise they're going to get railroaded like they did on Inferno. But even winning the pistol, it's going to be a bit rough. One smoke, flashbangs as well. Could be pretty much anything. I mean, that smoke could be the crossover smoke for long, so they are flashing their way out here. And they're going to run into a bunch of grenades, and they take a lot of damage, but they still get the opening frag. Playing on the corner, Kirby right there, and there's so many Glocks coming here. Nicely played from Penta, not rushing it. Actually, sort of a delayed rush, just making sure they take the fights without just getting one-tapped by that USPS.
I think the Pimp actually backed off there rather than trying to force things. He's going to get caught reloading, though. Or does he? It looked like he was a dead man there for sure, but it looks like he's still alive. MSL going to get caught out, and he's going to be able to pick up the headshot there. Pimp takes out Crystal in the meantime on that A site. Now it's a man advantage into the retake here for Dignitas. A site as well. Not a lot of places for them to hide. And it's going to come down to the straight-up fights, but they're not going to get it done.
And no bomb plant. They actually got the site, but never got the bomb down because Dignitas were there so quick. Penta, man, they did a lot of things right that round, but it wasn't quite good enough at the end. 11-5. And then one scout being picked up. NKJ could go for a second one, but it's going to be Tech9 instead, so we'll see. And Nico, once again, with just the pistol.
Yeah, Nico is going to drive me crazy if he keeps this up. So, there we go. He's got a 5-7. So they swap out. There we go. That's good. They managed to make that change, so Nico's got a bit more firepower to work with here. 3 SMGs picked up on Dignitas' side as well, so they're just looking to farm right now. They're going to be running up against Tech9, so we'll see if Penta's going to be as effective as we've seen them be in the past with this pistol.
Ooh, well, they sort of all line up for him right here, and plenty of bullets left. Pistols out as well. And Crystal's going to be very low on health already. So a round that is starting off very good here for Team Dignitas, and especially for Pimp. A lot of money in the bank.
Spots that man out on plateau as well, so there isn't too much for Speedy to work with here. They can just kind of choke them out. Derby gets one kill with the SMG. And then with the pistol, Pimp is going to pick up another one. But I believe that was 2 SMG kills for Pimp, 1 for AC. I mean, or 1 for Kirby. That's a lot of money right there, and we can see the impact that's having now for Dignitas.
Yeah.
Up to 4K, just so much.
And there's potential. I mean, they still have 3 SMGs in play, and now they're playing unarmored targets, so there's potential to really boost the bank here.
And Nico even picked up a scout to work with now, so...
Especially if this turns into a B rush for Penta. I'm doubting that it will.
8. Not this time. Yeah, MSL going for the anti-rush, essentially. So that's going to be Spitty, and was that just a tag? It looks like it might have been just a tag, actually. Yeah, into lower dark, so Nico was holding his aggressive position. We saw that yesterday as well from Nico, so it seems like a go-to strategy for him.
Alright, it's AC with the Master instead, so a little bit less of a bonus, but still just fine. Losing nobody here in this round still going to be important. MSL with 1 SMG kill, and that's going to be it. 13-5. Dignitas 3 rounds away from 2-0ing Penta, and right now, this seems like a very one-sided matchup.
It certainly does, actually. It's really impressive to see just Dignitas not wasting any time, not messing around. They're actually having an easier time of it than Na'Vi did yesterday. So, I mean, we'll see how Penta decide to play this out now. I mean, now that they got AKs, this is going to change a bit of the board, of course, seeing as how they lost the pistol. But they're going for the straight up... I mean, long rush right here, and NK just charging through, and they're going to quickly overwhelm Kirby. They should be a second kill, but Dennis giving Nico a hand.
Oh, no, that team kill in there. Speedy finally going to come back and pick up Pimp, which is obviously important. Nico still playing very close to the smoke with a scout, which seems a bit crazy, and he's going to fall back to the site finally. Man, I did call for a 2-0 victory for Dignitas, but I thought for sure it was going to be much, much closer than this, so I don't think I put any numbers on it. I thought it was going to be much closer than it currently is. Nico getting Molotov all the way back, playing at Gandalf now instead. Actually going to fall back to short, but the wraparound Semler.
Yeah, that wraparound from MSL. This is going to be key. He can push through long very quickly here. Crystal is actually holding back, so he could actually make sure that MSL can't go for the full flank right now. But they're still focused on this site so heavily. There are the steps, though. MSL going to get caught out. Crystal misses that shot. Quick 1-for-1 there at long, and then they try to deny the plant as well. AC going for the jump shots. He's looking to get punished, and Spitty will find that shot through the smoke. Last man alive is Nico with 1 point of health. I think Nico might be regretting actually holding on to this scout instead of actually upgrading to an AWP.
It could be, but regardless, I think he's trying to run away with it now. I mean, he's still got the kit, the armor as well. Just a lot on him here. Is he really going to try and see if he can force them to explode or anything? I think Nico should have run away in that position. At least I would have probably played it like that. 13-6, so it's not like Dignitas are exactly scared of losing rounds here. And they're going to force up here. Kirby, I don't think has anything, but everyone else is going to be just fine.
Yeah.
Did they drop a pistol for him? I think they did. No, they dropped a master for him. All right, they have
AC
a lot of money.
7K.
More than I thought.
That is, I mean, that's still going to be a reasonable buy, actually, here for Dignitas. Nico, man, that bait. So perfect.
They fall back immediately. Gonna go for the repeat here, and Crystal with the headshot. Penta exacting revenge on Dignitas and basically overrunning them. This is what we saw Dignitas did to Penta in the first half. Kind of nice to see a repeat. Maybe we could have a real game on our hands here. MSL going to sneak up and actually will take that kill on Speedy, but they can't win this round. Best they could do is exit faction, or even better, try and save, I think, at this point. Just run away.
Yeah, we have to keep in mind that Penta were able to take quite a few rounds on their T-side versus Na'Vi yesterday. So Dignitas, they're not off to that perfect start that they were looking for, that's for sure.
I think ridiculously yesterday, at one point, Penta were up 7-1. Is that true against Na'Vi?
Yeah, I believe it was 7-1, and then Na'Vi started to come back after that.
Yeah, so they had a really, really good start. You're right.
Nice. MSL still holding, still getting kills, actually. So he's making this gun count, trying to get the most out of it. And they are actually not going to be able to close in on this Penta. So Dignitas are going to have 2 rifles to work with in the next round. MSL and AC, quite a bit of firepower. Do they decide to go for any kind of risky play here, though, Dignitas? And it doesn't look like it. Pimp drops 500 on those dualies. And Nico and Kirby, they are on 1900. They really shouldn't be investing anything. They should just be sticking to the USBs like they're doing so now. So there we go. Dignitas, they're going to just go for a free round here, basically. See if they can't get these M4s to do something for them. And AC holding up close like this, it's not a bad place to be. Actually, straight up, aggro mid. MSL goes on to Cat as well. So AC, Kirby just kills coming in left and right. This is huge. If Dignitas win this round, it's going to change everything.
Oh, Kirby, how do you win that fight? Crystal looked like you should have had it then. Speedy now going to be all alone. You're right, this is a big upset. Speedy is boxed in. He's in the middle of the triangle of doom, Semler.
And they've got the bomb as well. Kirby's sitting on the pack, and he's got an AWP to work with. No, I mean, he must not realize just how low speed he is as well. Otherwise, he'd probably switch to the pistol. But there you go. Easy kill. And Dignitas win an eco round. They win an eco round to get up to 14 rounds. And now Penta are in this awkward spot. It's going to have to be like a Tech 9 force buy. Crystal's got enough for an AWP. Yeah, and he's going to go for it as well. So AWP Kevlar from him, and then just cross your fingers and hope, Penta, because this is just incredible. Kirby lives with 1 HP.
Oh man, yeah, that's so rough as well. Crystal not going to get the cross shot there. Are they going to try and rush straight in? They will, and MSL actually has a grenade ready. Going to pop it out there, and it does a lot of damage, but they're right up close to him, and he's going to get executed. Surson finding the perfect angle then. AC fighting alone without his teammates. He's going to get dropped as well, and this is a little bit dangerous. Pimp going to get the kill, and then runs away. Kirby to pick up Crystal, and it's down to a 2v3. Surson will drop as well. Good double kill from Pimp before he dies to Speedy. So still a favorable round for Dignitas so far, but very sketchy play. Dignitas just continuously trying to retake one person at a time. Really scary.
I think like every flash in the history of CSGO was thrown in this in like the past 30 seconds. I just like perma, ping, going off in your headsets right there. Now Speedy, he's just trying to draw their attention here. Could go for a pop flash attempt, and he's going to do just that. Turns around and misses the shot, and he just goes for the drop shot straight onto Kirby. He's got that AWP. He's got 9 HP still as well. Nico with the AK up close. And now Speedy, does he actually play this out correctly? Or the wall bang through? Oh no, he jumped in behind him.
He jumped in behind him. We couldn't see because out of Speedy's field of view. That drop shot though was incredible. But it doesn't matter. Dignitas is going to make it to match and map point here. 15-7. Just look at this shot right here. This is disgusting.
It's just like boom.
That's not how
like
the
some
orb
Hollywood
works.
stuff, right? The floor cracked beneath his feet, just like.
Yeah.
That was solid. Okay. Well, and they haven't given up yet, Penta. They're fighting tooth and nail, but Dignitas are now on match point. And this is tournament point as far as Penta are concerned. If they lose this one round, they're going to be out of the tournament. The first team out, eliminated from Fragbite Masters.
Yeah, exactly right. Pimp, Nico, making sure one thunderous bullet at a time from the AWP, and it's a 5v3 now. And this is where the only way Penta get back into a round like this is if they start making big mistakes on Dignitas' side. And Nico, I mean, there was an opportunity there at least, but he's still going to get it. Double kill for Nico, triple in fact in total. And Crystal going to be last man standing. This is just a power performance from Dignitas. In 2 maps, no chance for Penta to even do anything.
No, it's very rare actually that we see such a hardcore shutout like this. And there you go. Dignitas, 16-7 win, 2-0 victory, securing themselves a spot in that consolidation tournament, the one that's going to be following up everything to determine who gets that second seed.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I gotta say that's actually really solid work from Dignitas. Glad to see them, especially after the struggle yesterday versus TSM. I mean, the struggle, but just coming so close. 2 maps yesterday versus versus TSM, 30 rounds each map, and then they get matched up versus a question mark, a lesser team, and they just completely maul them. So Team Dignitas right now, they're making great progress.
Super exciting. Our second match today, obviously, as you can tell, is the winners match between TSM and Na'Vi, and then the consolidation match going to be played later on. But either way, Dignitas versus Na'Vi or Dignitas versus TSM a rematch, either way could be really fun. I'm pleasantly surprised by Dignitas playing so well, and especially like I said, I feel like Nico's slowly reaching back to that level, which he really is at. Like he really is an incredible player.
It's fun with Nico as well because he's not that like flashy player or something like JW or Kenny. Where you're always watching him. You're watching a bit over here, there. AC, Kirby, these guys, and then all of a sudden it's like Nico's at the top of the scoreboard, and you're like, when did that happen, right? He's like the silent killer, man. You never know he's there until he's done the work.
Yeah. He's just one of those guys when it's really needed, when you consistently need him to get like a good double kill or something, he's the man for it, which is really important. All right then, that's gonna put us on to the next map, but we'll have a bit of a break before we get into it here. Got to get both TSM and Na'Vi ready to play. Hope we can see Train at some point, but I don't think so.
Na'Vi, maybe
a return to the roots.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, they've got to be the team that we're definitely happy about it. But I think I brought it up with Starix at ESL, and he was just like, "Yeah, well, we know, but we haven't worked on it at all." And I'm like, it's a bit early, right? Because like we were saying last night, hell, we're only just now seeing Cobble become like a staple map in the in the picks. So train a new version as well. It's gonna take a lot of work for the teams to get used to it. Hell, like the Frenchies, you know, Shocks and everything's like, I don't want to play train. Like we didn't play train before. Why are we gonna play train now? And I'm like, everybody, you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. You gotta put the time in.
If it's in the map pool and everyone knows that you won't play it, then they can just like not waste a ban on it, and they know you will, so that gives them an edge. So someone has to step it up, but we'll see if it's going to be this tournament or later on. Either way, guys, we will go to a break before we do anything else. So a word from our sponsors, and you guys get something to eat, get something to drink, and we'll be back soon enough.